The WNBA old guard is losing it over Caitlin Clark. Alright, black and white sports supporters, let's talk facts. It's clear as day that a lot of the original WNBA fans, the so-called old guard, or as we like to call them, the slows, have absolutely no clue how basic economics works. Supply and demand. Never heard of it, apparently. Look, it's simple. Caitlin Clark draws eyeballs. Other teams? Not so much. You've got two teams, the New York Liberty and Las Vegas Aces, who've won titles, sure. But guess what? Their viewership doesn't even come close to what Caitlin Clark brings in. Last season, Clark averaged 1.2 million viewers per game. The rest of the league? Somewhere between 400,000 to 500,000. That's not just a gap, that's a Grand Canyon of viewership. Let's do some quick math for the slows. 1.2 million is about 3 times the ratings. But despite the numbers, the WNBA old heads are furious that the Indiana Fever are dominating the national TV schedule. Indiana Fever equals America's team. The WNBA just dropped their nationally televised schedule, and here's the bombshell. The Indiana Fever are featured in 41 out of 44 games on national TV. That's damn near every game. Why? Because Caitlin Clark is box office. She's America's player. The Fever? America's team. Deal with it. But of course, the OG WNBA fans are melting down over this. They're mad. They're crying on social media. And believe it or not, they're even trying to drag Donald Trump into this like it's some political conspiracy. We have the worst commissioner in all of sports in Kathy Engelbert. Growing the game doesn't mean focusing on one player and her toxic MAGA cult fans. What? This is how far they've gone. They hate Caitlin Clark so much, they can't even give her props for saving their dying league. And that's the truth. She is saving the WNBA. Another person wrote, "Sigh. I miss Unrivaled already." That was in response to ESPN's announcement that the WNBA season opener will be Clark vs. Angel Reese and Liberty vs. Aces. And they're still mad about that. They're mad the league is finally getting attention and fans. Why? Because deep down, they never wanted new fans. They don't want regular sports fans, especially not the ones who wear flag hats, wave American flags, or happen to be guys from Texas like yours truly. Clark made the WNBA relevant. Let's break it down even further. Caitlin Clark's college career ended with the 3 most-watched women's games in history. The WNBA draft hit 2.4 million viewers, shattering the previous record of 600,000, set during Diana Taurasi's year. 23 WNBA games last season broke the 1 million viewer mark. Caitlin Clark played in 20 of those 23. The Indiana Fever quadrupled their ticket sales after drafting her. And when she exited the playoffs, WNBA ratings plummeted. You starting to get it now? The WNBA isn't a charity. It's a business. And if you want players to make more money, like you keep demanding, you better support the player who's actually bringing in that money. Instead, the haters would rather root for the downfall of the one player who's giving the league a fighting chance. And we all know why. It's not even subtle anymore. The jealousy. The double standards. The politics. We see right through it. The truth hurts. One of Caitlin's biggest critics already admitted that they don't even like basketball. They just support Angel Reese and complain non-stop. If you cared about basketball, you'd want Reese improving her game, not whining about TV time. Look, we're rooting for Angel Reese to stay healthy. We want to see her succeed too. But let's be real, we're only watching when she plays Caitlin Clark. That's the truth for most people. The numbers back it up. The Fever, who haven't won a title in a decade, are getting more national TV games than the last 2 WNBA champions. And they should. Because this is a business. The old guard got exposed. The new wave of fans, the ones tuning in, buying tickets, watching on TV, they've changed the game. And that old guard, they've been exposed for what they are, bitter, angry gatekeepers who can't stand that the WNBA is growing without their permission. And they hate that people like us showed up. You know, people who love America. People who fly flags. People who don't fit their little narrative. It's not our fault their league finally found a star that people care about. You're the minority now. Sorry, not sorry. Final thoughts. So yes, the Indiana Fever are getting the spotlight. And they deserve it. This is a business. And Caitlin Clark is good business. If it were up to me, every single Fever game would be nationally televised. That's how you grow a league. That's how you bring in new fans. That's how you make money. Let us know what you think in the comments section. Are the old guard fans just jealous? Or are they really this delusional? Hit that like button. Subscribe. Share this video. And until next time, victory hand, peace, I'm out. Catch you next time on Black and White Sports.